Skadoosh.
Folks, Jack Black is back as Po. And as lovable as ever. But we heard a lot about the decrease in the budget as this sequel to the Kung Fu Panda franchise is their lowest budget movie yet. Now, we know $85 million wasn't a low budget for an animated movie, but does this reflect in the movie? Well, let's find out in the next few minutes. In this much-awaited fourth installment, DreamWorks Animation didn't change anything about Po's character. It's funny, dorky, and super cute as always. The movie is directed by Mike Mitchell, and the talented co-director Stephanie Ma Steen did an excellent job, as the film has a chop of comedy, and despite its budget, it did not fail to impress with its dazzling animation. Awkwafina as the sneaky fox bandit Zen, Ke-Huy Quan, Ronnie Chang, Lori Tan Kin, and the fearsome Viola Davis as the wicked sorceress the Chameleon round out this amazing cast. As Po sets out to discover his dragon successor, the film takes us on a funny and action-packed adventure loaded with dumplings, wisdom, and possibly a panda or two. With a good sense of humor, passion, and a bit of predictability, Kung Fu Panda 4 gives us a feel-good time of nostalgia and laughter in 1.5 hours. The film continues Po's journey after the events of the third installment, when he revels in his dragon warrior reputation, beating minor criminals while juggling his jobs in the noodle shop owned by his two fathers, Ping and Li Shan. The arrival of Master Shifu presents Po with a new challenge, picking a successor and accepting his role as the valley's spiritual leader. Po's irreverent humor and reluctance to accept responsibility persist, and he initially rejects the invitation to choose a new dragon warrior. However, the story ably navigates this, propelling Po on a path of actual growth. Jack Black is Jack Black. As much Jack Black as you think he's going to Jack Black, he injects his trademark energy into Po's voice, producing a rendition that conveys both the character's humorous charm and the underlying progression. The film digs into a captivating plot involving the shape-shifting chameleon played by the powerful Viola Davis. While Po's first resistance may seem monotonous, the story swiftly shifts to actual character growth, hinting at the depths yet to be discovered. The film just keeps on giving, even after it ends, culminating in the must-see credits where Tenacious D's cover of Britney Spears' Baby One More Time adds a humorous touch, tempting specters to sing along and leaving them craving for further adventures in the Valley of Peace. Going into the depths of the drama in Kung Fu Panda 4, Po meets a challenge beyond physical fighting. Po, struggling with this change, embarks on a mission to select his successor, but the voyage takes an unexpected turn as whispers of Tai Lung's reappearance resonate through the valley. Enter Zen, a mystery criminal with a convoluted past, and the truth is revealed. Tai Lung's supposed return is an imposter known as the Chameleon. To combat this looming threat, Po joins forces with Zen, leading them to busy Juniper City, where their futures intersect with an unlikely ally, the Den of Thieves. The story is layered with suspense, trust, and deceit. Po's dedication to justice is tested when Zen's true loyalty is revealed, causing a split between the two. The stakes rise as the Chameleon, armed with a staff of wisdom, plots a daring scheme to steal the kung fu essence of great masters. In the middle of this growing drama, Po tackles his fear of change, seeking comfort and guidance from his adopted father, Mr. Ping. The touching encounter catalyzes Po's resolve, fueling his determination to confront the Chameleon head-on. The plot culminates in a devastating duel between Po and Zen, in which loyalties are tested and trust is broken. As the Den of Thieves band together to rectify Zen's mistaken devotion, the climax occurs, pitting Po against the Chameleon. Tai Lung's discovery of Po's perceived shortcomings heightens the strain. Po, armed with courage and the backing of new allies, fights to retrieve the Staff of Wisdom and foil the Chameleon's dangerous scheme. Kung Fu Panda 4 maintains the trend of creating an excellent voice cast, which includes both returning favorites and newcomers. Notably, the absence of Po's colleagues, the Furious Five, is a glaring omission, causing disappointment among fans and the characters. However, the film makes up for this absence by digging into the relationships of the returning characters, Lee, Bryan Cranston, and Ping, James Hong. Their subplot, which revolves around their shared worry for Po's safety, adds both laughter and heartwarming moments. The interaction between Po's two fathers, the exuberant Duck Ping and the old panda Li Shan, emerges as particularly amusing. Their different physical characteristics and complementary voices make for a delightful on-screen partnership, providing humor to the film's familial ties. In the absence of the Furious Five, Kung Fu Panda 4 follows a different narrative approach, with Po developing a special bond with Zen, a skilled bandit fox. And if you're wondering what Zen sounds like, think of Awkwafina in any movie ever, and it's that. Their exchanges create a pleasant dynamic, and the tale, while somewhat predictable, features Po as a mentor, a break from his past escapades. Shifu, while still providing humor, takes a back seat in this episode. The Chameleon lends new depth to the plot, Despite the chameleon's relatively lesser narrative, her terrifying character design, which includes huge, widely spaced eyes and an unnerving grin, heightens the terror she possesses. The addition of throwbacks to the franchise's past lends depth and nostalgia to the story. Ian McShane returns as Tai Lung, the film's first villain, and effortlessly integrates the character into the story. The film carefully avoids overuse of recognized faces, ensuring each character's presence contributes to the tale. The film retains the series' trademark exaggerated physical comedy, with fun drawn from the inventive designs and its animated animal characters. From puffy-cheeked pigs to stocky cattle, the visual appeal of Kung Fu Panda's universe remains a highlight. Captain Fish, played by Ronnie Chang, an alcoholic arowana living in a pelican's mouth is my favorite sentence I've ever read, adds a twist to the film's humor with his naval adventures. The movie's animation remains a visual highlight with explosive battle scenes that expertly exploit the characters' designs. Poe's exploration of new settings, most notably the bustling metropolis of Juniper City, demonstrates the creative team's dedication to producing a visually captivating experience. The film's distinct style is complemented with scattered visual details, adding to the overall look and feel of Kung Fu Panda 4. The franchise battle sequences remain excellent. While none stick out as much as the other ensemble scenes from the past films, a battle inside a tipping restaurant provides a unique twist to the action. The film also deliberately minimizes violence and peril, opting for a more measured approach than its predecessors.
Violence is not the answer.
The movie presents fresh problems for Poe, such as handing the torch to a new martial arts teacher and confronting the chameleon, while the film successfully incorporates new characters and retains its characteristic, expertly choreographed action scenes. It strikes a careful balance between innovation and nostalgia. The plot, which revolves around themes of succession and moving on, sometimes feels like a purposeful attempt to redefine the series. This purposeful shift can be both reviving and, at times, suggestive of fan fiction, in which characters overtly express the film's concept. Director Mike Mitchell, famed for his animation skills, provides a new viewpoint to the Kung Fu Panda universe. Given the conclusive tone of the previous trilogy, the film's study of succession appears to be an intentional attempt to take the series in a new direction. While this technique results in moments that resonate and others that feel a little forced, the film maintains an honesty that does not attempt to replicate previous hits. The animation remains a high point, featuring interesting combat sequences and bright locations, continuing the franchise's tradition of offering appealing visuals. Despite its efforts to forge a new narrative path, Kung Fu Panda 4 occasionally walks the delicate line between homage and repetition. The film appears content to repeat successful parts of its history, leaving others hoping for a more daring examination of its beloved characters. Jack Black's lovable depiction of Poe remains memorable, cementing the character's status as one of animation's most popular. As Kung Fu Panda 4 comes to a close, the question of whether Poe will have any further adventures remains. The film ends on a positive note for the character, implying that the Dragon Warrior's quest may be coming to an end. However, a lingering thread suggests the possibility of future tales. Whether it's a farewell or a prelude to more, Kung Fu Panda 4 is a great addition, combining nostalgia with a desire to explore new horizons in the vivid and beloved universe of Kung Fu Panda. Well, that's all from my end. What do you think about the movie? Did you find it predictable, or was that just me? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for regular updates. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one.